spell your name and then show them your sign name. But now the issue of the sign name comes in. You are given a sign name while you are already an interpreter. You've done all the levels. That is when you are given a sign name. You don't have to keep on finger spelling your name in full. No, you're given something called a sign name. And that sign name is given by the deaf. The deaf individuals, they're the one who give you your sign name. So while you meet with them, they ask you your name. So if my name is Christine, I'll finger spell my name, and then they'll give me a sign name like Christine. They just look at you and says, they look at you and they find something special or unique in you, or maybe something that you have. Maybe you have dimples, maybe you have a gap on your teeth, maybe you wear spectacles like Christine. Yeah, that is where the sign name comes from. Like, let me assume I'm giving Christine a sign name and her name starts with letter C. Mostly a sign name, you're given a sign name with the first letter of your name. Christine, this is my C, and then she wears specs. So I'll give her a sign name. I'll identify as Christine. Christine, yeah. So next time when we meet, she won't keep on finger spelling her name. I'll definitely know that Christine. Christine, yeah. And you acquire that sign name when you're already an interpreter. You can understand all words how they are signed, not finger spelling. Each word has its own sign. That is where you are given a sign name. When you're an interpreter, you can understand all the signs. But for now, we'll have to finger spell. And as I've told you, a sign name is given by a deaf person. They look at you, they look at something unique or something special that you have. That is where they get the sign name from. Yeah, hopefully I've answered your question. Any other question? Yes.
Thank you for
Mhm,
that. There's someone in the chat box asking how
mhm.
you finger spell, how you sign finger spell, and also how you sign name.
Oh, a name. I guess so. How you sign finger spell? We did it before we started our class. So this is the sign for finger spell, finger spell, finger spell, finger spell. Also the sign for name, name. I did it earlier on. Name, 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 name. So maybe they'll ask you finger spell your name, name, and that is why we are emphasizing on you to enroll from next week, because now we'll learn more on different words with their signs. So finger spell, name, name, name. How does one? I don't know if Stacy you can see that question. How does
Yeah.
one?
How does one know your sign name?
I've just I'm just from explaining that a sign name you are given by deaf individuals. Okay, sign name are given by deaf individuals. That is how you get to know your sign name. It's them who come up with a sign name. Yeah, yeah. That I hopefully I've answered you. Deaf individuals, they're the ones who give you a sign name. Aha.
Excuse me,
Yes. Mhm.
on the same. So that one means that if you go to different places and you meet different people, they're likely to give you different names. For example, you have given an example of Christine. Today she's wearing spectacles. She
Mhm.
goes to another place without spectacles, then it means that she will acquire a different sign name, right?
No, when a deaf person gives you a sign name, you're not supposed to change it.
So
Cause
you adapt the name throughout.
yes, throughout.
All right. Okay, thank you.
You're not supposed to change that sign. It's your identity. Now they're identifying you using that sign name. Yeah. When they ask you why this sign name. I know you've gotten lost because you don't know the signs. So they'll ask you, why do you have that sign name? This now as Christine, as I've given as an example. You'll tell them because I wear specs. Maybe in the aspect that day you didn't wear your specs, or maybe they got they were destroyed. Maybe you are not having your specs. So you tell them I have usually I wear spectacles, yeah, or specs. Okay, yeah. So once a deaf person gives you a sign name, you're not supposed to change. Even if you don't like it, you are not supposed to change. That is how they identify you. Because also among themselves, they also have sign names. Yeah, they can't communicate verbally like the way you are hearing me. So then their identity is that signed name, right? So yes, Christine Denya, I can see your hand is up.
Hi, I wanted to know if someone has a title like a doctor, professor, and you want to sign their name or your name if you have a title at the beginning of it. How do you do it?
Okay, a title like maybe Dr. So and so,
Yeah, like Dr.
engineer.
So and so, Professor so and so, teacher so and so, engineer so and so. Yeah, like that. Because now, if I want to
So
introduce
if
myself, I'll have to put like,
the initial.
yeah.
Yeah. So that is okay. Now if you have an initial, so there is something called occupation. We learn occupation, people and occupation. So you will learn how you sign the word doctor if it's a teacher. So doctor, maybe I'm Dr. Vivian. Doctor, then Vivian. That is how you start your name. For now, some of you will get lost because you've not learned. That is why I'm saying you learn different words with their signs. Yeah, you are going to learn different words and how they are signed. So if you have an issue before your name, you can sign it doctor. Now, this is how, when you learn, this is the sign for doctor. So, Dr. Vivian, I've already said that's my name. Dr. Vivian. Maybe it's engineer. This is the sign for engineer. Engineer, let me use Lois. So, Lois, you don't have a sign name for now. Maybe Lois. Okay, that is how you sign words that have, names that have initials before. You learn these words. For those who are going to continue with the classes, hakuna jina haina sign. Yeah, if it's a teacher, teacher. This is a sign for teacher. Teacher, so and so. Teacher, Christine. Yeah, teacher, Christine. These words, they all have their signs. That is why we're encouraging you to enroll so that you can learn each word with its own sign. There are so many. You learn on pronouns, verbs, occupation, how you sign colors. There are so many countries, counties. Yeah, you learn each word with its own sign. Yeah. Any other question? Any other question? I don't think we have any other question. So, okay, thank you for that. Yeah, thank you. Do we have any other question? So I'll keep on emphasizing, keep on practice on the alphabets, practice on numbers, practice on finger spelling, okay? So that when you join the continuing class, you won't have a problem on alphabets, because let me tell you, these alphabets, they'll reoccur on other words. Some words use the first alphabet to sign them. So you must be very knowledgeable on the alphabets. Same to numbers, yeah? And also, um, I want you to easen your muscles, your, what are they called? The fingers, the muscles, so that you can be able to sign. Sawa sawa. Yeah, because now we are not going to communicate. It's ni mikono hapa itafanya kazi. This is what we'll work with, our hands. You have to easen your hands. How? By practicing the alphabets. You should sign the alphabets A to Z in for like 5 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes a lot. 3 minutes. 3 minutes or 10 seconds. You sign alphabet A to Z within 10 seconds. Yeah, with practice, utakuwa sawa, imagine. Any other question? Any other question? So I'll send card for some of the signs. I don't know, somebody's not there. Not on my own. So on the group, I'll send a card. We have some finger stalls there, and then you're going to kindly like keep your microphone. So I'll send a card. We have some of the finger spelled words, and then you're going to tell us which words are they. Yeah, I'll send them on the group. So I don't know if there is any other question, comment, correct.
How do we say what is your name? Like, how do we ask what is your name?
So how you ask what is your name? So all that, what, you'll find what in pronouns. What is your name? That is how you ask what is your name. Yeah. So what is your name? And then you say, you finger spell Lois. So you say, what is your name? What is your name? That is why we're asking you to enroll with us. We learn what is in pronouns. Is also in pronouns, also name. Actually, they are all pronouns. Yeah, so you learn all the words in pronouns, all the words in family members, all the words in people and occupation. You learn how to sign all the colors, countries, counties. There are so many. You learn each word with its own sign. Yeah. So, Lois, hopefully I've answered your question. So, what is your name? That is how you sign what is your name. Any other question? I don't think we have another question. So far, so good. Keep on practicing. Practice. Tomorrow is on Thursday. Yeah. Tomorrow is on Thursday. And then as we wind up on Friday. So practice. Imagine sign language, it's not hard. Simeona hata nyinyi sio ngumu. It's very easy. Easy busy. Christine is shaking her head. Imagine it's not hard. It's not hard. It's very easy. But of course, with the help of the videos, there is a link on the group. You can always refer to the videos. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time. I don't know if there is anyone I've left out. There is no one I've left out.
Today's video, what are we being sent?
Today is actually, it's like a card. Today we are doing, you're going to be sent a video on signed words, and then you're going to recognize the word.
Okay.
Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you, and practice. Thank you so much. Today's recording. Okay, the recording will be there.
Excuse me, could you kindly recap on salutation, or you have not done about it? Salutation.
We haven't done salutation. We'll do it tomorrow or on Friday. Because tomorrow I want us to up on spelling and also the alphabet as we wind up on Friday with some salutation. Okay. And we also have done days of the week. So tomorrow we still have tomorrow and the other day. So we'll finalize before we end on Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So thank you all. Keep on practicing. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you. Tomorrow, same time, same place.